is Paula G, and this is Fit at 60 and Beyond. You don't have to be 60 or beyond. We just challenge you. We just challenge you to be fit, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And today's Fit at 60 and Beyond message is about reflecting on your life journey. Wherever you are on life's journey, whether you're 30 years old, 40, 50, it doesn't matter at what point you have the opportunity to reflect on your journey to that particular point. And for me, I have reflected on my journey, and I've come up with 4 things. It's more than 4, but just 4 things I want to share today that so far I have learned throughout the years on this journey. First thing is, do not allow the opinions of others to validate how you feel about yourself. Because sometimes when you get feedback from others, the feedback is not necessarily about you per se. Sometimes it's projection of wherever they are. If they're feeling some kind of way, if they're going through something, sometimes their responses to you is based on wherever they are on their journey. So do not allow the opinions of others to validate how you feel about yourself. Now, if this is a person that you know honestly has your best interest at heart, that's a different story. You may want to take what they say to heart, may want to meditate on it, and make a determination as whether or not that's information that you can utilize to continue your journey in life. Don't allow the opinions of others to validate how you feel about yourself. The second one is one thing I've heard Joyce Meyer say so many times is do it afraid. I know we probably have all had some point in our life where we wanted to step out on something, but we were a little nervous about doing it, or we were a little self-conscious about doing it. I am here to tell you, I'm a witness as I'm talking to you right now, doing this right now. Sometimes you just have to do it afraid. Sometimes you would be surprised at the outcome. I have been so surprised sometimes when I have started certain things. I can remember my radio show. Oh my gosh, is anybody going to listen? Is anybody going to like it? Am I going to bore people? All these things are going through that conversation, yes, that conversation in between my ears, only to find out later on that, people enjoyed the conversation. They enjoyed the guests. They enjoyed the worldwide conversation. They enjoyed the platform. So whatever it is that has been laid on your heart, laid on your spirit, whatever gift you have, calling you have, talent you have, just step out there and just do it afraid and just see what happens. You may be surprised. You may actually be surprised. Also, something that I've learned, when you're on this journey called life, sometimes you are going to have to cut certain people out of your life. Yes, snip, snip, they gotta go. They're toxic, they are not edifying to your coordinate and you moving forward in life. Now, there are times when there are people that you can't cut out your life. I get that. And in that case, we have to learn how to coexist with those people. Sometimes we have to put them in a different category so they're not toxic to who we are and our being. And then the final thing is no regrets. Have no regrets, because everything that happens in our life happens for a reason. And even if it's something that we think we should regret, I regret doing this, I regret doing that, it's a lesson learned. You know what I'm saying? It's a lesson learned, and we do have time. As long as we're living and breathing, a lot of times we do have time to have a second chance and to maybe do a do-over. Not always, I get that, not always, but reflecting on those things and saying, you know what, I don't have regrets. This is a lesson that I've learned from that particular experience. So those are just 4 things that I've learned. There's many lessons, but those are just 4 things that I learned. Do not allow the opinion of others to validate how you feel about yourself. Do it afraid, whatever that may be. Don't have any regrets of whatever it is that you're doing. And sometimes you gotta cut some people out of your life. You gotta cut some folks out of your life. So those are the 4 things for today. Okay, so now your fitness tip for today. And as always, and sometimes I always gotta remember to say this, check with your doctor, your physician, all that sort of thing, especially if you've never exercised before or never tried these things before. Just make sure you check with medical personnel, make sure it's cool for you. Okay, so I have weights here. These are light weights. These are, well, for me, these are light weights, and not that I'm boasting or anything, but I'm just saying they're light. 3 pounds are good to start with. If you don't have weights, you don't have to run out and buy weights. You get a couple cans of, beans or something, or, a couple of quarts of water, something with a little bit of weight on it, okay? We're gonna do a little shoulders today. And you know, anytime that you're doing any exercise, you wanna make sure that your posture is right. Your feet are about shoulder width apart, your abs are in, your shoulders are back. Good posture, you're supporting your back by your abs being in. All right, and then you're just gonna take the weights and we're just gonna go up. That's all I'm gonna do. Go up and down. And you're gonna keep your arms here parallel to the floor. You don't necessarily wanna do, you know, you can take them down, like so if you like. You can take them down actually. And go all the way up, you can go down, all the way up. Sometimes I may just take them right here because I'm concentrating on those shoulders. But either way, you are working those shoulder muscles. You can turn your weights in, do them like so as well. Okay, or if you want to bring them down, push them, but you're focusing on those shoulder muscles. Okay, that's your fitness tip for today. Fit at 60 and beyond. You don't have to be 60 or beyond. We just challenge you to be fit, mind, body, soul, and spirit. Make sure you like this, make sure you share, make sure you check out my YouTube channel, Paula G Voice. You can find the playlist for Fit at 60 and Beyond, along with my Journey with Paula G, my TV show, the Paula G Show, my radio show, and there are a couple of other playlists of some live moments and things that I've done over the years that you may enjoy. So I appreciate you. Thank you all so much for joining us. And until next time, Fit at 60 and Beyond, embrace the journey.